Hi, welcome to Average Guy Opinions. I'm your average guy, John Carelli, and I got some shrunken head next to me. This is Logan. This is a part two of probably two, but you never know. Maybe we'll have a third one. Logan's going to continue with his stories from Lakeside because, frankly, I'm kind of proud of myself for getting through 2/3 of the year of this project that we call Average Guy Opinions. I've been really consistent with it. I think I'm maybe 1 or 2 days behind right now. Up until last month. I thought it was going pretty well, and then the whole month I just felt like I was bitching about my situation with my father, and I promised you guys I would do different things. I talked about Afghanistan, and now we're doing this, and I want to try to just not talk about my dad. And I'll probably do an episode about my last night at the Mercury, which was last night, and yeah, Cat's making a little cameo, and take it away, Logan. What you got?
So more stuff about Lakeside Amusement Park. I've been working there for like the last little third or so of the summer, and yesterday, like I said, I got put at Lake, and at Sugar they have like 2 to 3 like just ices, mostly like somewhat obscure flavors. Like we had white cherry instead of cherry last I checked. We had sour green apple watermelon and pina colada. But at Lake we have like probably 6 flavors. Like cherry and orange were the only ones working, but we should have 6 flavors. And they're like outside the stand, and it has a little label on it. Instead of saying icy, it says icy mix it up. Like it's supposed to have, it's like a self-service station for customers to go and mix up their own icy, and that's a bad idea. That's just not a good idea.
Yeah.
Because people will just people will ask for cups, and they don't need to ask us for a refill. They will just refill it however much they want. And like there's a wall between, like I can't see them. I can't stop them. There's a line. I can't go out and like stop them. And just yesterday, like a bunch of kids asked for a bunch of water, and I didn't realize until later that they were like, oh, they're using the cups to just take a bunch of ices. But even if I had realized it, what could I have done? I can't just not sell them water.
You can't. I'm not. Yeah, we don't allow water to your kind here.
It's not great we're charging for water anyway. They say it's a quarter for the styrofoam cup.
We used to do that actually at the movie theater. We had like a little courtesy cup, and people were like, really? This is what you're going to give me for water? I want a water that in the soda size cup. I got to charge you for not just 25 cents for the cup. Charge for the whole soda. Yeah. So
I charge them 25 cents. I charge them 25 cents for the styrofoam cup, and if they ask for a large cup, I'll just still charge them 25 cents.
Oh, that's nice.
I'll give them the styrofoam cup, but if they ask for a larger one, they didn't tell us what to do.
So that part of the Lakeside way, that inventory, I imagine, is not super tight.
No.
Want to tell them about Dippin' Dots, or I got any stories about ice cream?
I wanted to finish up the icy thing where like
the kids
after like the kids got like the styrofoam cup. Not quite a manager, but like a person who comes to like take our larger bills.
That was my title at the Tivoli. Not quite a manager.
He comes around to like take our larger bills and give us some smaller change if we need some. And he was like shooing away some of the kids who were like stealing ices like raccoons. Just like, hey, get away from there.
Get out of here.
Shoot. Hey, kid, no. No.
That's awesome.
So let's see, Dippin' Dots are fine, but like for the first like several weeks we were there, we didn't have cookies and cream, and everyone wanted cookies and cream. That's the go-to for everyone. Let's see.
And while you're thinking of the next story, I just want to say as a little sidebar, and you guys know I have this attitude about food, and where food has gone in my lifetime and Logan's lifetime is insane, in my opinion. You know, we're trying to lay off the Takis a little bit because you're getting a lot of stomach aches from it. A kid I work with, the severe needs kid I work with every other day at my school, almost every day in his lunch, he has Skittles flavored yogurts. I was talking to my mom about that, and Mom's like, yeah, I was just happy to get yogurt. And then my generation got yogurt with fruit on it. And then Yoplait started mixing it up so you didn't have to have chunks of fruit. Just be smooth. And now we have Skittles flavored yogurt that honestly it's like this bright, hot pink, reddish. It looks like it looks like Play-Doh. The color is a Play-Doh color. And I was like, this is can't be good to eat. Anyway, so what else you got about Lakeside?
I'm thinking.
Still thinking. Okay, well, it's okay. Keep thinking.
Tough. Like I tell you that night, and then I kind of just think about it and just lose it.
That's all right. If it comes in, just cut me off. Okay, good.
Last weekend, there was a power outage at Lakeside. I came in. They told me to work at snow cones. I came back. They told me to work at ice cream. No, I think it was just ice cream. They told me to work at ice cream, and at the very end of my shift, everything stopped working. The lights went off, and the ice cream was done. The water was still working, but nothing else in the soda fountain dispenser was. And I went back to the office, and it was like, oh, it's the entire park. It's not. They told us it was like an XL issue. That entire grid had just gone out for a couple hours.
And when you go to Lakeside, it's right by the entrance. I didn't notice this until I started dropping you off there. There's almost a grid unto itself for Lakeside. And these are things that I guess the average guy like me doesn't think about, is how much power it takes to sustain an amusement park. And I kind of felt like an idiot. It's like, of course you're going to need all these transformers in a certain spot within this park. And theirs are right by the entrance, man. A whole bunch of telephone poles and all these transformers and power.
There were also quite a few rides that had independent generators. The spider type ride was still running.
Oh,
I hope to God the cyclone was still running.
Did they get the spider back? They got the spider back?
I think it might be a newer model, but yeah, the spider's there.
Oh, I didn't see this. We're pretty good at communicating.
I think I had forgotten it leaving, to be honest.
Yeah, because it was gone the last couple of years, so I'm pretty psyched about that.
No,
the spider was right next.
Has tons of lights on it.
And it's right next to the tilt-a-whirl still, where it was before? Yeah, look at that. Okay, cool. I'll have to try and see if I can. I think it's right behind it. I don't think you can see it from the street.
No.
Yeah, I'll have to check from the lakeside next time.
Something funny about, my amusement park is, a lot of the reason that I wanted to apply was with Lakeside is that I watched a YouTube channel called Amusement Park Crazy, which I'm usually not a big fan of, those top 10 Watch Mojo type lists, but I just find the subject pretty interesting. And the one time I saw any coaster or ride from Lakeside mentioned on his channel was a picture of the old spider when he was talking about another spider ride and describing it as, but this isn't your average spider. So the one thing about Lakeside is how bland the spider coaster was.
Yeah,
I found that very funny.
Well, and it's funny because that's one thing I remember about the old Elitches and Lakeside. They had the identical spider ride, the black with the 8 tentacles and the 2 shooting out, and the cars kind of spun. We loved it. I had a lot of fun on that ride, but I guess apparently not that big of a deal.
It's the same ride. It's just a different model. It looks a bit sleeker. The lights are more in sync. They're not the type of rides they have on the big tower. They're the type of rides they have at Elitch's.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look forward to seeing that. If I can maybe see it from the lake tonight or not tonight, but next time I pick you up, I'll go from that side and see if I can see it. Let's see, we're closing in on 9 minutes, so you got anything you want to squeeze in the last minute? And then maybe we can do a part 3 if you want. We'll just see.
Maybe part 3 tomorrow.
Okay.
Damn it, what was I going to say? Oh yeah, so that day there was a blackout, and it was also Goth Day. I don't know if it might have been super specific to Colorado. It might have been a reunion. I don't know, but there were tons and tons of goths and emos at the park. Dweebs, wastoids,
sluts. Oh god, there's a couple more. Dang it!
And
he's a righteous dude.
And during the blackout, 100 of them were gathered like on the steps leading up to the Lakeside Tower, and I should have gotten a photo of them, but I'm sure there's one online. I'll try it. Maybe
That's
that can be the thumbnail if I can find one.
That would be great. That'd be a good thumbnail. And that's a good place for us to stop. We may, like we said, we may do it to part 3 tomorrow. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you. And find out some stuff that I didn't even know about. And I love this because it's great to be able to pick Logan up and have a conversation about how was your night. And there's almost always something interesting. So there's part 2 of the Lakeside Way. Maybe we'll come at you tomorrow with part 3.
I'm standing there for 5 hours just disassociating, so I'm clicking onto any interesting thing I can wring out.
Anything you can absorb that's positive. That's awesome. Okay, we'll end it here. Good stuff. I appreciate you, kid.
Right.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.